Hey guys, it's me, Arcflame VS here for some Pokemon Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire Wi-Fi battles here. This is the second battle, and I'm trying a brand new set, so let me know what you think about it. Stupid blanket getting out there. I'm covering myself so I don't get any light. Anyways, let's get into this. I forgot to go over team preview, so basically my opponent's got a pretty standard balanced OU team. Interesting Gardevoir set. Classic Rotom. Fiora. So anyways, I'm going to leave my Landorus T U-turn out of here. The team I'm using right now is a Mega Gyarados plus Dragalge team. I kind of play Dragalge pretty stupidly in this match, however. End up getting pretty long. So anyways, I completely forget this isn't an Assault Vest Conkeldurr. It's actually Leftovers plus Bulk Up, because I'm using a team that CTC made. However, I added it slightly to my liking to fix stuff up, such as having a Firewater Grass Core, which wasn't originally on the team. Anyways, I'm going to send in my Heatran. I expected this to Mega Evolve. Instead, it reveals the Moonblast, which means it is probably Scarfed. Turns out this wasn't Scarfed, and it says a weird spread with like max HP and I believe your max special attack or max special defense. So, wasn't too sure on what the other two moves were. She only revealed 2 moves on this Gardevoir in the entire match. She's gonna send out a Goodra now. I didn't want to stay in here just in case I had Earthquake, because Goodra do carry Earthquake to lure stuff like Heatran, which does wall it otherwise. So she's going to pull a nice double switch on her Goodra, predicting probably something that else, not my Goodra. So she's going to predict that again. So I should have went for Draco Meteor or Scald, because that would have done a lot more damage. I'm missing my Landorus. And she's going to reveal that she's not exactly using a free Sunset, my bad. So I'm going to U-turn out of the because this also means that this Magazone is definitely up to something. So I'm going to U-turn out, sorry. I'm going to send my Heatran in, and she's going to go for the Volt Switch, so that's yet another great prediction on my opponent's side. So right now I'm getting out-predicted as hell right now. Not exactly a very good position I'm in. She's going to send her Diggersby out, and this proves to be a huge issue right now. This Diggersby, not many Pokemon on my team can deal with it. I have maybe 1 or 2. I have Landorus, which helps, but Landorus gets worn down pretty fast, so Landorus isn't exactly the perfect switch-in for this Diggersby. So this Knuckles is going to do a clean chunk off my Landorus. Not only this, but I lose my Choice Scarf, which means I will have a hard time revenging something. So my opponent's going to send out her Mega Scizor. I go for knockoff. Thought I was smart that that'd bring something not the name Scizor in. But at this point I actually thought that she had a Mega Gardevoir. I just didn't pay attention. I actually played my Mega Gyarados horribly, because it turns out, I'll tell you later when we get to that part. So she's going to send out her Scizor. I do know my Gyarados does wall the Scizor. I do make a pretty horrible play later on. 2 horrible plays, actually. So, basically, I'm getting pretty badly predicted right now. Not a very good position I'm in. I gotta set my game up. So, she's gonna send her Rotom Wash in. I am gonna switch out, mostly because I saw it coming. I honestly didn't want to stay in on anything, because I didn't want to risk getting burned. My opponent's gonna go for the Volt Switch right now. So yet again, I'm getting predicted pretty badly. And out comes Diggersby. I do want it my Celebi, but at the same time, while the resists are handyful, Celebi isn't too useful, so I am going to keep it alive for now. Mostly because I might need a switch in. So I'm going to send in my Landorus, which, like I said, not a very good switch in. He is going to get worn down pretty fast because I don't have recovery. So she's going to go for the knockoff. Does even more damage. I am now within quick attack range. So I'm going to sack my Landorus right here, get off some damage on this Diggersby, which is nice. She reveals that she's banded Diggersby, because she would have went for the quick attack otherwise if she wasn't. And she's not Scarf, because the damage is not Scarf damage. So I'm going to send my Conkeldurr right now. I'm going to be flashy, go for the knockoff, predicting a switch in. Says she's going to send out her Caesar. This isn't exactly a bad situation I'm in, because my Conkeldurr is bulk up, so if she wants to go for a defog, if she's a defog set or heal up, she can do that for all I care. I can just set up my bulk ups and begin to set up. So I'm going to use bulk up right now, like I just said. This is a free opportunity to get the +1, maybe get a bit more damage. So she's going to go for U-turn, obviously, which I saw coming. I mean, she doesn't know that this is her Caesar's pretty much setup fodder for my Conkeldurr, so she's going to U-turn out. And predicting that, I'm going to go for a knockoff, and something's about to get bopped. So she's going to send out her Magnet Zone. So this Magnet Zone is going to get bopped with a knockoff. She does reveal that this is a light clay Magnet Zone, so seeing a dual screen Magnet Zone, that's not something I'm used to. I am going to go for the Mach Punch right now, just so so she doesn't set up Reflect. However, Sally Magnet Zone barely lives on, which is definitely interesting. And she's going to set up Reflect. As for why she's using Magnet Zone, I'm kind of confused, because Eviolite Magneton does do this job better. It's bulkier than Magnet Zone, so I'm not going to critique it, because, you know, everyone has their opinions. Magnet Zone does hit harder than Magneton, however it is slower. Anyways, I am going to eliminate this Magnet Zone. However, now her Gardevoir is going to come in, and I do not want to stay in, mostly because I know I'm not going to live a hit. And I'm going to send out my Heatran, which pretty much walls her Gardevoir to hell and back. I believe right now I'm going to go for the Stealth Rocks, because having Stealth Rocks on her team would be nice. She has Diggersby, which does scare the crap out of me, because I don't think I have anything on my team at this point that outspeeds it, so I pretty much have to sack something just to bring it in. I should also note this is probably one of the longest battles I've ever done in my competitive battling life in game. I've had pretty long battles in Showdown, but this is a pretty long match, 56 turns, so yeah, this gets pretty stally. So she's going to pull a double switch. I'm going to go for the Lava Plume, or sorry, I don't go for the Lava Plume. I go for the Stealth Rock now. I believe this is Stealth Rock. No, I go for Protect, just to scope at what she's got. So yeah, I do have quite an advantage right now, because now she has a Caesar out against the Heatran, which means she's probably going to switch. So, going to take this opportunity, and Lava Plume, hope for the burn on whatever comes out. Because, you know, even if you don't have anything to do, it's always good to try and go for a burn. I do get a crit, which really doesn't matter that much, because Goodra easily can heal it off. And now something pretty interesting happens that I didn't expect at all. She reveals that she's got Rain Dance, which means she has Hydration for an ability, which also reveals that she probably has Rest, so this also means that she has nothing to hit my Tram, because these Goodras, they have like Rain Dance, Rest, then probably a Stab Attack, then not sure what else they'd have. But yeah, basically, this is her Goodra set. Definitely an interesting set. She has revealed the rest of it later. She's going to send out her Rotom Wash right now. I do not want to stay in on this thing because, well, yeah. So I'm going to pull off a double switch, or sorry, not a double switch. I'm going to predict that switch and send out my Dragalge, because Dragalge does a great job at nailing this Rotom Wash. And I believe right now I believe I go for a Sludge Bomb again, being an idiot, thinking that Gardevoir would come out. I should have just went for the Draco Meteor or the Scald. Don't know what I was thinking, honestly. So yeah, now I'm Choice Lock, giving her a free opportunity to do whatever the hell she wants to me. So I am gonna switch out because, you know, I don't want anything to do. Now this is where I play horribly. And I mean horribly. I just destroy my Gyarados, which I thought it'd be flashy because, you know, I thought I had this. I thought I knew what I can do, like, to eliminate. So I do Mega Evolve. Pretty stupid. I should have went just straight for the Dragon Dance. Forget about Mega Evolving. Because now I'm going to get smacked with a U-turn from this Mega Caesar, and it does a lot of damage. This is a really bad play, because right now I've lost my Mega Evolution. I go for the Earthquake thinking, oh, I can predict this Rotom switch in, but no. She U-turns out, which is stupid of me for not even thinking that. I should have just went not Mega Evolved and went for a Dragon Dance. Anyway, she's going to send her Rotom out, and like, wait, why are you sending your Rotom out? So I just ignore that factor. It turns out her Rotom is Scarfed, which is something I'm not used to. So now my Mega Gyarados is gone within an instant, and it got off little damage on a Mega Caesar, which can easily roost it off, because that's without a doubt a defensive Caesar. So now I've lost my Mega Evolution. So she's going to send her Diggersby out. It's going to take a bit of... It's not going to take Stealth Rock damage because Nasty was gone away. So I'm going to send my Conkeldurr out. Try to force a switch. I know that she's going to switch out, so I'm just going to ignore that completely. And here comes the Rotom Wash. Sorry, I don't. I just go straight for the Mach Punch. And due to how this Rotom Wash isn't defensive, it takes a lot of damage from his Mach Punch. Like, that does so much damage. So anyways, her Gardevoir is going to come out right now. I should have realized this might have been a defensive Gardevoir set. I'm not used to seeing them, so a bit of damage to be taken on this Gardevoir. I guess it helps a bit, but, you know, it's nothing too important. So she's going to pull off a very impressive double switch right now into her Rotom Wash. I believe I'm going to switch out into my Heatran, so... Sorry, I'm going to send my Celebi out, because my Celebi has a good match against it. However, due to the fact I realized this was a Scarf Rotom Wash, I know this thing's going to go for a Trick Scarf on me. So I'm just going to go straight for the Giga Drain. I'm not going to go for a substitute or whatever, a Thunder Wave, try to predict Switch or anything, because I know that I'm going to get Trick Scarf. So my Celebi's good as worthless. At least it took out the Rotom Wash, which is a massive pain in my ass, because it pairs well with the Caesar. So now I'm Choice Lock, which is bad because now she comes in. She can easily come in and smack my Celebi with a U-turn on her Caesar, or send out her Goodra. So I'm going to send my Conkeldurr as it's capable of taking on this Mega Caesar. She's going to go for the U-turn, and out comes her Gardevoir again. So that's a pain in my ass. She pretty much has the upper hand right now. It's going to take him, pretty much by this point, it had to take me a miracle just to win this match, because I was running out of chances to, like, I was losing all my good Pokemon, and the only counters I have to this Gardevoir are my Heatran, which can't do too much to this Gardevoir, besides Wallet and Lava Plume to death, and my Dragalge, which risks taking a Moonblast, which, because I'm offensive, it does do a nice chunk of damage, so she's going to Moonblast my Heatran. I'm just going to go straight for the Lava Plume. I know she's got a Goodra in the back, which is Hydration. Instead, she goes for the Shadow Ball, which I didn't expect. I basically take this free turn thing. She'd switch to get up my Stealth Rocks, because it helps with the pivot. She has a Caesar. Do not want that coming in for free. It's going to be a massive pain in my ass. So I'm going to go for a Lava Plume right now. And her Goodra is going to come out. Now, it took me a while to realize this Goodra had nothing to hit my Heatran, and when I realized this, I jumped at the opportunity to stall this thing to death, even if it was pointless. So yeah, I'm going to switch. I believe I go for Protect just to scope what she's going to do. So yeah, she's going to go for the Rain Dance. I believe I go for the Lava Plume, which is stupid. I guess I just thought, hey, why not? Maybe it doesn't have hydration. Because I just wanted to switch it anyways. This Goodra can't do anything to me, just to remind you guys. It can only use Dragon Pulse. And I do get the burn. Hydration does activate, which is annoying. So I am going to switch. I believe I just stay in for a bit, just, you know, try to stall this Goodra out, because I believe by this point, as soon as I saw Dragon Pulse, I knew she had nothing to hit my Tran. So, if it became me versus that Goodra, I would have won easily. Because if it goes to a PB Stall War, I have Stealth Rock, which is a very high power point attack, so... I believe she does switch here? Yeah, I go for a switch here into my Dragalge. No, I go to my Celebi, which is pretty much the thing that can take it. My Selby, sadly, isn't calm nature. It's a naive nature, which is that issue. I go for the Thunder Wave here. I have no idea what I was thinking. I was like, alright, just go for the Thunder Wave. But, like, she goes for the Toxic now. This was a pretty horrible play. I do have Natural Cure, but I'm now Scarfed. Selby can't do anything to his Goodra. I can just spam Thunder Wave, but what's that gonna do? She can just Rain Dance again, boom, she's at full health, or go for the rest, and no more status. So, realizing that she only has Dragon Pulse, I'm gonna send my Tran out, and this is where I thought I'd get into a Stalwart, but instead she's gonna send her Caesar out. This is what interested me, because she actually stayed in. And she's gonna sack her Mega Caesar, which is definitely interesting. I mean, her Mega Caesar actually, well, it actually does quite a decent amount of work to my team, but not so much now. She's gonna send her Diggersby out. Like I said, Diggersby is a huge issue for this team because without my Landorus to soak up the attacks, I pretty much can't do anything. Not to mention this thing has knockoff, so my Selby is not gonna do much to it. So I pretty much sack my Selby right now. I pretty much got predicted because I could have just went for a Lava Plume, but whatever. Now, I'm going to send in my Conkeldurr. Now a bit of mind games go on, because now I believe it's her Goodra, her Gardevoir, and her Diggersby. So, it's basically a matter of what are you going to switch into. Is she going to predict me? So I'm going to send in my Goodra. Oh, sorry, she's going to send her Goodra. What's wrong with me? So I'm going to go for a knockoff now. Knock off this item. Does a lot of damage, which is pretty interesting. Now I'm going to go for the Drain Punch on this thing. I'm not going to let it set up or anything. Actually, she goes for Dragon Pulse, which is interesting because, well, she could have went for the rest or switched into her Gardevoir. So yeah, she's going to sack her Goodra pretty much. By this point, my Conkeldurr is basically my win condition because I need it to get rid of Diggersby. Without it, I lose to this Diggersby. So she's going to send her Gardevoir. I'm not going to take any risks by this point. I'm just going to send in my Tran. However, she's going to pull off a nice double switch, which means I have to sack something else. This Diggersby kills my Tran, which I need my Heatran to deal with this Gardevoir. I mean, sure, my Dragalge deals with it, but I can't risk that Moonblast. Like, it's just not worth it. So so basically I get out-predicted as hell because I just use my Dragalge as fodder for this Gardevoir. Just, you know, Sludge Bomb, who cares? I know he can live it. So I'm going to send him my Conkeldurr right now. And now I'm going to predict this and go for the Mach Punch because I do not want to risk it. So yeah, basically the match is mine by this point because now I have a Conkeldurr and I have a Heatran. I'm just going to sack my Conkeldurr off because, you know, but no point. I don't want to risk that this thing might have Focus Blast on the odd reason. So I'm going to sack my Conkeldurr so I get a free switch into Heatran. Not like it really matters. So I'm just going to go for the knockoff. You know, no point anyways. So Conkeldurr's going to die. And now it's basically my Heatran versus her Gardevoir. So now I'm basically just, this fight gets pretty drawn out because I have to protect constantly because I get a, Shadow Ball gets a special defense drop, so I have to switch out. Or not switch out, I have to go for protect so I can get some residual leftover recovery. So this match is mine, however, it gets protect stally. So yeah, that's pretty much the match, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed. Hope that this video is better quality than what I normally upload because, you know, it's pretty bad. If it is better quality, let me know and I'll use this a lot more than what I normally do. By the way, guys, I have a nice special treat for you. I got a Hoopa and Volcanion for my friend, so I think I'm going to show off Hoopa Unbound, Hoopa, and Volcanion. So, yeah, I hope you guys are excited for that. I mean, I'm kind of happy that this looks good, but, you know, I'm not too sure. So, yeah, this is basically going to be the game. Very drawn out. By the way, his Gardevoir lives again! It lives with a sliver HP. Where is my burn? So yeah, basically the reason why I'm protecting is just I do not want to risk the crit. If I get crit, my Heatran will die at this low percentage possibly, and I do not want to risk that, so I try getting up to as much HP as possible before attacking. I don't want to risk anything. So yeah, don't forget to like and subscribe, guys. Hope you guys like this new setup. "20 minutes, damn."